She is a long-time Trump baiter and a Democrat. He has called her many names in the past: corrupt, incompetent, scum, a complete and total disaster. And now New York's Attorney General Letitia James, who is also another one of Trump's enemies, has been indicted on 2 counts by a federal grand jury in Virginia. She was charged with bank fraud and making false statements to a bank. The indictment claims that James bought a property in Norfolk in Virginia in 2020 and misrepresented it. She is accused of saying it would be her secondary residence when she told the bank she would live there, but prosecutors allege she treated it as an investment by renting it out. We will come to who the prosecutor is and what connection she has to the James Comey case too. But before that, Letitia James has issued a video statement saying she is not afraid of Trump accusing the American president of weaponizing the Justice Department to go after his perceived enemies. Letitia James has called the charges baseless, saying all the president was interested in is political retribution at any cost.
This is nothing more than a continuation of the president's desperate weaponization of our justice system. He is forcing federal law enforcement agencies to do his bidding, all because I did my job as the New York State Attorney General.
So, what did she do? Letitia James is best known for leading the prosecution of Donald Trump and his 2 sons in a civil case where Trump was held guilty. In September 2022, James filed a sweeping civil lawsuit against Trump, his business and some of his children and top executives. The suit accused them of years of exaggerating the value of properties, assets and financial statements. It claimed inconsistent valuations. Sometimes internal documents showed one value, while statements to banks, insurers or others showed much higher values. In February 2024, Judge Arthur Engoron ruled against Trump. He found Trump, his sons and the Trump Organization liable for fraud in multiple respects, including issuing false financial statements, misleading banks and insurers, and conspiring to falsify business records. He imposed a civil penalty of about $454.2 million US dollars. The penalty is now off the table because Trump appealed against the verdict, but the conviction was upheld. So the fine was dumped, but Trump is still guilty of committing fraud. And since January, since Trump took office, Letitia James has sued the Trump administration on multiple occasions. In one such lawsuit, a judge blocked the Trump administration from wholesale reorganization of the Department of Health and Human Services, which could have led to the firings of thousands of federal healthcare workers. In another suit, a judge temporarily blocked the Department of Agriculture from demanding that states surrender personal information about millions of people who benefit from food stamps. And that's just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. Letitia James's office has been involved in more than 20 such suits against the Trump administration. The latest just 9 days ago, when her office sued Kristi Noem's department for diverting millions in anti-terrorism funds from the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, which is responsible for running New York's subways, rail network and buses. A judge temporarily blocked this transfer of money on the 1st of October. Given this history between Letitia James and Donald Trump, the obvious question is Trump going after her only because of vendetta? And there's precedence here too. In a Truth Social post from September 20th, Trump made public what should have essentially been a DM to his Attorney General Pam Bondi. He directed his Attorney General to go after his enemies, and he named them too. James Comey, former FBI director who was recently indicted and pleaded not guilty. Letitia James's name was also in that post. Trump in his Truth Social post had already declared that they were all guilty as hell, and Pam Bondi, whose department is supposed to be independent of the White House, seems to have taken the post as an instruction. We spoke of the attorney for the East District of Virginia who brought forth the indictment of Letitia James. Her name is Lindsay Halligan, who has no prosecutorial experience and was appointed specially by Bondi after the earlier attorney said there wasn't enough to bring forth an indictment against James Comey. Halligan was once again mentioned by Trump in that same now deleted post that was meant as a direct message to Pam Bondi. 2 people who were named in that deleted post have been indicted. Given that trajectory, is Democratic Senator Adam Schiff next? For more such stories, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.